Hey guys, in today's workout we're going to do Bosu Ball. This is a shout out to Shirley Henderson, who requested in the comments below that she would like to see some Bosu Ball exercises. So without further ado, let me show you how to. Okay, we're going to use a standard Bosu. The Bosu stands for both sides up. So we got the flat side down to start with. And this is going to be a number of different exercises that's good for balance and get the heart rate going at the same time. So the first one we're going to do is what I call up, up, down, down. You're going to stand on the side of the Bosu and you're aiming for the center of it, or just slightly off center. So what I'm going to do is slowly to start, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Now the goal is to pick up some speed once you feel comfortable. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. So once again, you could do this one 30 seconds to a minute. If you want to count and do 12 per side, it's really, takes coordination and balance, but it's also going to get your heart rate up because you're using a lot of muscles. Not so much for strength, but it gets the muscles working, which gets the heart rate and respiration going. So that's why it's going to burn some extra calories as well, because it's a cardio variation compared to a normal treadmill or bike. Okay. Now a variation from that we just don't do the up, up, down, down. I start with one foot up. Now this foot's going to replace that one while I move that one and put it on the other side. So it's like that. Now if you need to look down, you can do so, of course. Now of course I'm doing it where I'm not looking down, I'm looking at you guys, but that's because I've done this quite a bit in the past, and I guess pretty recently too. But once again, you're just replacing one foot with the other. And unlike lifting weights where you typically want to exhale on the exertion, this one you just try to keep your, you can tell I'm breathing, you're going to keep your breathing as normal as possible. Try not to hold your breath and do it this way. All right, from the same position with the rounded side or the blue side up, both feet go on. Now my goal is to go down as far as I feel comfortable in a squat. Now you could cross your arms out to the side to help with balance. I like to try to keep them in, go down as far as you feel comfortable, come up to the top, down and up. So once again, you don't want to fall off the thing. So you still have to be careful. You could use a chair or something a little bit taller if you need to hold on. Or if it's at a gym, I wouldn't use a squat rack for this because that's kind of designed for doing squats with the barbell. However, this is a squat, but you want to hold on to something if necessary. If not, you could just go down and up once again with the squat like this. Now, to make it different, flat side up. One foot on, then you shift to the other foot. Now this one is a little more challenging because your legs could really wobble quite a bit, but on the flip side, no pun intended, my feet are wider. So I go down and up, same thing. Now in this one, it is more body weight. So if you do want to breathe like you're lifting weights, breathe in and then exhale as you come up. Breathe in and exhale. So this one you could do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. You could also do it time 30 seconds to a minute, whichever you're more comfortable with. On this exercise, I'm going to do and focus on the legs still, but mainly the core. So right now I'm sitting in the middle of the Bosu. I want to scoot just a little bit to the front. You could hold on to the sides, a little bit of help with balance and a little bit of leverage, because your butt cheeks are going to go side to side on this one. So what I want to do is lean back slightly, once again, to prevent as much side to side shake, and I could do one leg at a time up. Once again, it's working the quads, but also focusing quite a bit on the core. Or I could do both legs up and down. Up, knees toward chest, or towards my chest, and out. Now, of course, when I put them back down, even though you get to rest for a split second, it does make it easier. And so to make it more difficult, you could do knees to chest. feet out, but don't touch the floor. And that way it keeps constant tension on your core muscles, okay? A variation of this one is legs up and do the butterfly, or scissor kick, I guess it's called. Going up and down, keep your breathing natural, and you'll feel it burn. Works the abs and core, doing it that way. Another thing I like doing with the Bosu, with the flat or the blue side up, is you could do push-ups. So I could have my hands each side of the little circle here, and once again, my core has to work harder to stabilize because this isn't a stable surface. So it's down, push up, down, exhale as you push. Now, for variation, once again, you could do it where your hands are wide, feet out. I would spread your feet just a little bit, once again, to help with balance. So it's like a plank position, down and up. Just like that. So another one I like from this position here is the variation of, if I could think of it, the burpee. That's the variation of this exercise, adding a push-up in it, that makes it more challenging. So what I'm gonna do is hands here, feet back, hop, and lift. And lift. Now, of course, there's many different ways to make this more difficult. I could back, push up, hop, and lift. So once again, another variation of a full body exercise. That one's called a burpee. For some reason I couldn't think of it, but anyway, if you have any questions, once again, just ask me in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. This is another different type of squat, kind of like a sissy squat. So my feet close together, try to keep my posture nice and tall. My knees are going to go forward way past the toes until I hit, and then I come back up. Now, I paused a little bit too long without getting any bounce, so it is a little bit easier if you get a bounce, where I just kind of spring and up. Well, this one doesn't have as much air in it. If it was full of air, it would be a lot easier. So just another way to mix up your workouts, having the Bosu full of air or slightly under pumped, which is this one here. So nice and controlled, go down, 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 hit, and then I have to shift my weight back some and then push up. So it's a different type of squat that you might not be familiar with. A lot of times at the gym you could hold on to a bar, go down, come back up. I don't have a bar handy, so I'm trying it on the Bosu, but I'm not going down quite as far as I might if I was holding on to something and then come up. The thing is, with the feet close together, it's going to hit the quads more. When I'm wider, hamstrings and your butt muscle or the glutes. So that's another good one. All right, I'll show you a couple more exercises on this one. Both are going to work the legs, works the core. This one is a lateral leg raise. So one foot up, the other one about shoulder width apart. I'm going to go down. Now I have to push differently because if I push too hard, I'll go to this side, which is not the goal of this exercise. So I want to squat and then lift this leg up, down gently, up, down gently. So as with the other exercises where you do different legs, on this one here I would have my right leg on it, and same thing, other side, squat, up, up. The key on this one is not to go kerplunk and land too hard. You still want to land toe heel, up, toe heel, up, toe to heel. So I don't slam, put more pressure on my knees, hips, and lower back than you need to. So it's a nice and controlled tempo. Once again, you don't have to do the leg lift if you're not used to this one. You could just kind of do a squat and do a little leg lift if you want to. And then as your confidence grows, then you could do a much higher leg swing. Now the other one on this one, also going to work the core, but it works differently, is one foot is on. Now my front foot is in front, almost like a Bulgarian split squat. So I'm down, up, and the goal is to try to keep it in the front. I'm of course struggling with that a little bit right this second, but it's down, up, up, just like that. So hopefully the video was helpful and it gave you a handful of different exercises to work the legs, balance, core, while getting your heart rate going. It's a fun tool to use. I wouldn't use it all the time. It certainly depends on what current fitness level you're at. And surely you wanted this video, so hopefully those exercises will benefit you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Ask me in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. And I'll see you in the next video.